This is the church of St. Nicholas in a village called Stanningfield, which is just about 2.5 miles perhaps south of Bury St. Edmunds. The churchyard has no artificial boundary here, it just flows into the road. Entrance coming up to this church. And it's again a flint church with a very short tower with a tiled or slated roof on there. The entrance is lovely, beautiful timber. It's beautiful old timber. Got a notice here.
That was the Stanningfield building on the
Oh.
That's 15th century.
These churches, I mean, a lot of these churches would have had paintings on the walls before, wouldn't they? Yeah.
There's one down the road, Bradfield. We've got a nice St George, and
Which one have we been to? Is it the St George? The St George, you mean?
no, it's called Bradfield Combust.
Oh, we haven't been there yet. Yeah.
Right.
That's
It's on the Sudbury Road.
right.
It's next to the pub, actually.
Now that ceiling is different to the ones we've seen in most of the churches here. That wooden ceiling, that is, because there's no tower that you can go, or you can go up that hatch, I guess.
Well, this is the church before the earthquake.
The earthquake?
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Most people don't know about it. Yeah, it was Colchester, the Colchester earthquake, late 18th something, and a tremor came right through to Stanningfield.
Right.
Weakened the church and the foundations, the tower and the foundations. And they've got a big chimney breast, and it sent a crack right down that.
Where would this? What year would this have been?
18 something, late 18 something.
Right.
I can't remember the exact date.
So the tower is. I mean, the tower is very small now, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. They chopped this off
Yeah.
and put that.
I see.
funny-
That explains
put
why.
that funny lid on.
Right.
But if you look outside, it's inside the door there. It's all held together now by iron bound.
Really.
Yeah.
So unusual.
This is the bell tower it was, and obviously we've still got.
Oh, still. Oh, you've got a bell. You've rung the bell. Oh, amazing.
We did have 4.
Right. So it's just one now.
Because of, yes.
Right.
Because of the state of the tower,
Right.
it wouldn't take the 4 bells. So the bells went for scrap, but we carried the day. Somebody else kept the crackers.
Oh, it's wonderful. One bell. That's really great. It's fabulous. I love the ceiling as well because it's so different to the others that we've seen, and the painting is fabulous, isn't it?
That was done when the Abbey was alive, and they had lots of monks. They sent them out, and they were the ones who did most of the paintings in the
Right.
local churches.
Such a shame. I wonder if there are still paintings left underneath paint, on some of the walls, perhaps.
May well be. There used to be a door there.
Right.
In the very olden days, with baptism, you only baptised once a year. And the babies, whoever came in, were baptised there in sin,
Right.
and they went out there purged of all sin.
Right, got it.
That's why the door's there. But
Oh, I
if
see.
you walk round the back, you'll see the old arch to the door, which is
Right.
same as this one. It's a
Yeah.
Norman, and then you've still got two Norman windows here. These small windows
Right.
are Norman, and there's another one there.
Yeah.
The others were enlarged to get lighting.
So when was the church built, would you think?
This, have a look over there.
Tells you that, doesn't it?
It doesn't tell you, it gives you some idea of how long it's been here.
Right.
That part of the church
Yes.
was built by the Rookwoods in about 1600, and it was added to this. This is the original church.
Right.
If you
This
look
bit here, yeah.
Yeah, this
We're in,
one.
yeah, yeah.
If you look at the
Mhm.
centre there,
Yeah.
the little hole in the wall, you'll find another one up there. So,
Right. So that bit was added, right.
but the first, you'll find a lot of Norman names earlier on, in the early
Yeah.
years, because, you know, it was the Normans who came and instigated the building of the churches.
And then all of this interior woodwork would have been done in Victorian times, wouldn't
Yes.
it? Yeah.
Yeah. The screen,
Yeah.
the screen that goes back to 15th century,
Right.
that's the 15th century screen. If you just like to walk up into the chancel, in the chancel.
Because all the churches here around this area have got the same stone or tiled floors. This,
Most
this,
of them have
this
got
red
tiled
and
floors,
black,
yes.
yeah, but different designs, some of them,
Yes.
but basically
Yeah.
the same, yeah.
But this tomb here, that's Victorian. That's just going to have a major overview. But here we have Thomas Rookwood, who lived in a big house where the model now lives,
Yes.
just up the road. I forget. I
Claudia
can't remember.
Schiffer.
Claudia Schiffer. She lives where these people used. And they lost it because one of their ancestors was involved in the gunpowder plot.
Oh, well.
He was the getaway man.
Yes.
Oh, right.
He held the horses ready for them to.
Oh, really?
But they did capture
Amazing.
them all and he hung, drawn and quartered.
Yeah.
So that's the Rookwood family who did live down the road there.
There's quite a bit of tradition to our history in this church.
Yeah, that's a tomb to the Rookwoods. And of course, they intermarried, and so you've got four different shields there.
Right,
Different people.
different families.
Different families,
Yeah.
yeah. Over this side, you've got the tomb of John Gage. And now he, if you read it somewhere there, it says that, here we are. Elizabeth, only child of Thomas Rookwood. So Thomas Rookwood's daughter married John Gage.
Right.
All the money married each other.
Yep.
Keep it in the family.
Yeah.
But John Gage was a fruiterer. I don't know if you know that story. Down at Suffolk, well, he had lots of places. He used to import fruit trees.
Right.
And he imported some fruit trees, plums, which were normally red and black. And one of them turned out to be green. So what have you got?
Oh, that's where the name came from.
You've got the green.
Green gauge.
Yes.
Oh, that's the green gauge. Now, green gauge is known all over the world.
Yeah.
And of course it came from, and
It
it's
came
here.
from
And
Mr.
it's,
Gage.
yeah, and it's
years
in,
and years and years ago.
and it's in this church.
1728. So there you go. Anyway, I must dash and I'll
Yeah,
leave
thank
it
you
here.
very much.
That's it.
We've got a big organ here, organ pipes, that's beautiful as well. The wonderful window at the back, which has got a beautiful pattern in the middle. So it's got some colour, it's very delicate. That arch is half, so this part's been added on. Maybe that's why that arch is the way it is. And these pews here were obviously for the very famous and wealthy, well-to-do people who sat opposite each other. Squeak, squeak. So sign the book. Here we are.
A lovely church and a wonderful talk by Mr. Gerry Briggs.
Yeah. Thank you. That's a good thing to put. He was wonderful. This is beautiful out here. It's very large. There again, another spot that's beautiful for wedding photographs, and you come out to this lovely path. The inevitable aeroplane flying around here in Suffolk, which have railings around them. Very grand and important people. This is lovely here. It goes down into a dip. Pleasant setting. This person's been well remembered with some beautiful flowers. Lovely colours.
Lance Corporal Adam Paul Drain, 1st Battalion, the Royal Anglian Regiment, 7th of December 2009, 23.
Ah, that's sad. British soldier buried here. Birds singing again. This is a very quiet little lane. It's a little backwater really in Suffolk. The church looks very clean and well kept. All this stonework here, which is all worn from years and years of weather, but the whole wall is lovely. We've got another one of these metal headstones here. This is the door that the gentleman was talking about, which was where the babies were brought out when they were christened. That's absolutely beautiful. Look at that arch. And they've done the setting in of the flint wall so nicely. That's really good. So we've got some windows here which were much older than others. They would have been added apparently then. And this part of the church is newer. This part of the church is newer. This was the older part. So presumably it ended here. And then this bit was added. I guess that happened with a lot of these churches. Lots of wildflowers coming up. Spring flowers. This church is on a bit of a slope and it's got a drainage system. That's that beautiful window with the stained glass section in the middle. Lovely thatched cottage to the side of the church. The church has got a lovely view of a lovely house, and this beautiful thatched cottage house has got a lovely view of the church. What a beautiful setting. Every time you see a church in Suffolk, you can't imagine seeing another one better, and yet you do. Oh, another door there looks like it's been filled in. glorious that looks, that setting there.